hard. Well, atrocious conditions instantly in a couple of laps, really 4 or 5 minutes from nearly bone-dry racetrack to streaming wet. And this is really going to pile on the pressure here, and a big wiggle from Dave Loudon just holds it together. Alistair Lyle, the blue car, is 4th. Nick Carr, the yellow car, in 5th place. Dave Loudon in 6th place. Big slide from Rob Mears. He won't get that back. It's gone too far. And the 8 car spins out. So does 12, trying to avoid him. That's Mark Humphrey. The rest of that battling pack goes past. Off goes 55, and that's Bill Stillwell. Yellow flags are out. Really, this is a race that should be stopped. The cars clearly have no grip at all. And Ray Arms there, quite clearly shouting to get the race stopped. I'm sure they can't hear him on the pit wall, but the team will probably be able to see him gesticulating. And who's this going off? Well, everybody, basically, all cars everywhere. And this is really appalling race management. The race should quite clearly have been stopped at least a lap earlier. And the entire field now going off into the dirt. There is Dave Loudon, and here come more and more and more cars. And this is very dangerous indeed for the drivers and for the marshals. The marshals will try and do their best, but they daren't step out to help drivers because quite clearly it's like a skating rink out there. Well, we saw him coming across the line last time, Ray Arms, and he had backed right off the throttle, didn't care who was going past him, because quite frankly he was not going to risk having an accident. And even at that reduced pace, barely beyond walking speed, he cannot get the car to go round the corner. More cars off. Well, there are the number 1 car of Warren Hughes and the number 2 car of Alistair Lyle in the gravel. Hughes, already the champion, probably really doesn't care too much about the outcome of the race, but no racing driver likes to have his life put in danger needlessly, and that's what's going on here. David Mason slams into the pit wall, slides sideways across the line to be greeted by the checkered flag. Unbelievably, if you stop a race before full distance because of the forces of nature, you do it with the red flag, not the checker. Well, there's Alistair Lyle checking the back of his car, and I'm sure a lot of the teams and a lot of the drivers will ask some very stern questions about why this race wasn't stopped earlier. Riding with the reigning champion, don't forget, the man who's just won the title, and he can't get his car around the first corner. Well, that tells you everything. It is an undrivable track, and has been for several laps before the race was stopped. Well, they're going round with a marker board that he's picked up on a grassy excursion, was Clinton Osborne. And whatever the outcome of this, it certainly was not the outcome that should have been expected.